Jai Hind everyone, welcome back to You Are Limitless, You Are Limitless. Today we are joined by All India Best Cadet, second position 2024, Senior Under Officer Akanksha Bhosle. Ma'am, I would like to welcome you on this podcast.
Thank you for having me here.
Ma'am, could you tell us about your journey in NCC till now?
Okay, so I joined NCC as a junior wing cadet first. So in my school, I got really motivated or so to say inspired by our seniors. They used to wear uniforms and regular parades used to take place at our school. So I was really intrigued about what is happening. So when I joined NCC as a junior wing cadet, I got to know about TSC and RDC back then. I didn't have any idea about any other camps apart from these two. So I gave a shot for TSC. I couldn't qualify unit level selections, and then I was really sad at that point. So my seniors introduced me to RDC. They were like, there is a even prestigious camp, you'll enjoy it. So I was like, fine, okay, let me give it a shot to RDC as well. When I went for RDC selections, I could go till group level selections, and then I was rejected. So then again in college, luckily my college had NCC. So I was like, okay, so let's achieve the dream which was unachievable during my junior wing. So I joined NCC in my college, and then in the second year, I went for my first selections of Best Cadet. I could go till Pre-RD 2, and then I was rejected. So in the third year, as I told, I felt like my firing was lacking. So in order to get like good firing practice, I thought IDSC would be a great platform because I would get to learn a lot of firing there. So that was my only intention behind joining IDSC. So I went to IDSC, and then things got happening. I got selected for the main IDSC camp, then Mavlankar, and then nationals as well. So my firing improved. Then I came back for the Best Cadet event. So now my firing was improved. There was no turning back. So yeah, then I went for RDC, and then I bagged the second prize.
That's amazing to hear.
Yeah.
How was your experience in IDSSC?
IDSC was a great experience. To tell you honestly, I went to IDSC with an intention to learn firing because I wanted to perform well in Best Cadet. But then I got so interested, and I was so passionate about how IDSC is conducted and how are the competitions in it. I continued in that, and I went till the nationals and got qualified till the internationals.
And ma'am, how is the competition level at the nationals? Is it really tough? Like, what all challenges did you face there exactly?
Nationals, I feel it's a quite high competition. It has quite high competition because people who have already participated in internationals, who have gone to other international level competitions as well, participate in nationals. So you're like competing with all the players, so to say, who are already like established. And it's a very high level of competition, but then getting the chance to like compete with them in itself is a really great privilege. So I enjoyed it.
So it's almost like shooting with professionals.
Yeah, true.
And then moving on, ma'am, how was your experience as a Best Cadet in RDC?
It was a really great experience. Starting off, I would say the activities or the competitions which are conducted are very diverse apart from drill and culturals. So we were a part of culturals as well, and we did drill as well. And also additionally, we had some activities. So Best Cadet event always stands out in RDC. It was really fun. I got to do a lot of activities through it. So yeah.
So with what was your most memorable moment in NCC, ma'am, till date?
The most memorable moment I would say was during RDC, when I got to brief the flag area to the Vice President of our country. That was something I never imagined in my entire life. So it happened, and it was really beautiful. That moment itself, it felt like, okay, I've done something. So yeah.
Ma'am, you have been part of NCC for a 5-year tenure. You have been part of it as a JW, and then later on as a SW. So what all personality traits did you acquire throughout your NCC life?
Yeah, so I learned a lot of personality traits during the course of 5 years in NCC. I would start with leadership. It has helped me a lot because I was the senior under officer in my college. Secondly, confidence, I would say, because you're learning so many skills. You become confident because you're doing them on a regular basis. Yeah. So confidence is one of those. And thirdly, working together, teamwork is what I've learned. And also time management, because I can apply that on my regular life as well as to how to manage time to the maximus, right? So that is what I have learned in NCC, I would say.
You had mentioned time management as one of the personality traits that you acquired. So, and you have also done your RDC as a JW, and then in the SW category you had done IDSC and then RDC again. So how did you manage your education or your exams along with NCC?
Okay, so the decision that I wanted to do IDSC or for any camp that matter was my personal decision. So I ensured that, while I was in the camp or while I was in any NCC activity, I would not, ignore my studies because they are as equally important as the NCC camp itself. So I used to give proper amount of time to both of them. And at the end, if I'm lacking in something or like something needs more time, then I would give my free time to it and ensure that both are equally balanced. So the balance is very important, and you need to understand which area you need to give more time to and which area you can, give less time to. So that is how I balanced it. And like when it comes to studies, I'm a studious kind of a person. So it was never like, oh, I have to go and study. So it happened naturally. So yeah, balance is the thing, I would say.
And ma'am, would you like to give a word of advice to the upcoming cadets or those who are a part of NCC?
The advice that I would like to give to the juniors or like the upcoming cadets would be that, attend as many camps as possible and, excel in them. Don't just be the mediocre in the camps. Try and be the best amongst the best. So that would be my advice, and learn how much ever you can, because you'll be learning a lot. You'll be surrounded by many officers who have like come from many different positions as well as different disciplines of life. So they have a lot of experience. They have experience larger than our age as well. So they would be the best mentors that you could find. So get all the information or all the necessary mentorship from them, learn from them. So yeah, that would be my advice to the juniors.
So it's basically like a big family where everybody is ready to help you at
so
any
everybody
point.
is ready to help. They are welcoming you with open arms. You have to just go grab the opportunity, learn as much as you can, and make the best use of the time that you are giving to NCC.
So one kind of advice is get as much as exposure as you can.
Exposure helps you a lot because you learn through those experiences. You'll become better day by day because you'll meet a lot of people, not from your state but also from other states, right? So you'll get to know what they are doing, what are you doing differently. So you tend to like share your experiences, learn something from their experience. So it would be a great time in NCC. So enjoy it, learn, and yeah, that's it.
And ma'am, finally, what does NCC really mean to you?
NCC means a lot to me because like out of the 18 years of life that I've lived, 5 years I've given to NCC. So it's a prominent amount of time, I feel. So yeah, it means a lot to me. I cannot express it in words, like putting it into words is difficult. But then I would say that it has made me the person who I am, and it has built all the leadership traits, character traits that I have today. And yeah, that is what NCC means to me.
Thank you for giving us your time, ma'am, and we wish you all the best for your future.
Thank you, all the best to you too, and thanks to the entire team of You Are Limitless.
Thank you everyone for joining us today. Stay tuned for more insightful episodes on You Are Limitless, You Are Limitless. Jai Hind.